What's up, guys? In this episode of the Hotel Ford, we're in a really nice shiny new Ford, and it has snowflakes on the side. You gotta pay extra for that. Anyway, this is my mom's rig. It's the newer style Ranger, the Euro Ranger. And you'll notice we have some lights on. The passenger door is ajar, but it isn't. So I've already figured out that rodents got inside the air vent ways and into the air box, and then there's a big juicy wire harness like right in front of the air box, and they could reach out and nibble on her fancy new truck's wiring. This thing must have that tasty type of wiring the rodents crave. But anyway, we're gonna get in here and see if we can't repair some wiring and maybe do something to get the rodents further away from the wiring. We already got the pest control on the way. My mom lives out in the woods. We really like to live out off the grid, if you will. And with that comes, deer and mice and rats and snakes too. You gotta get the rats before the snakes come in, or nature will take care of itself. But anyway, we're going to see if we can't prevent more mice intrusion in there while we're at it. Let's dig in. Over here I got the glove box removed. You just pop the box open, and then it's got the little tabs on the side. So you got to do the squeeze on each side and it'll fold down more. And then there's these two little sticks that you'll see inside here. You push them out on each side here towards the inside, and then you can pull the whole box out of the way. And when you get that box out of the way, you can get to this box. And I've already got into this wiring. It's normally tucked back up over here like so. And it seems like we got mice that made their way inside the box here, and I can also... Ooh, is that... I don't know what that did. Is this the light? Oh, there's the light. And also, there's the evidenciaries of the mice making their way inside the dash, which is just horrible. Is there one in here now? Is he home? If he is, we gotta grab him. Yeah, but anyway, it seems like they were in the box here. This harness was close enough they could reach it through the front of the box, and they munched on some wires on the back side of it, and then they got really excited and wanted more wires. So now we're gonna get in here and try to reconnect. See, I already got started out at Mom's house, but I didn't have any of my wiring tools. So I spliced a bunch of things back together and taped over them, but I had like one more wire that I needed a piece of wire, and I didn't have that out there. So now we're going to go through here, open this all up, and redo all my connections that I just twisted together with tape and hit them with some heat shrink and solder, and splice in that one longer piece that I needed real quick. A little solder and a little heat shrink on a bunch of little wires. Yep, on a lot of little wires. There's one here, and I got one or two hidden back there. Those were really small. I finally got to use the teeny tiny heat shrink that comes in here. Yeah. Anyway, we got these all buttoned up, so now we'll hook the battery back up and see if the door remains ajar. All right. Washer fluid dimming. Passenger door ajar. What about hood ajar? Washer fluid level low. Hood ajar. Hey, It's not telling us that the door's ajar. Ooh, boys. That's pretty neat. Now we've got the wiring part of this little venture here done. So now we'll get some, what do you call that? The wire loom, the plastic tubing that you put over it, and wrap all that up really good. And try to figure out something about, see there's even another hole here behind the wires. Yep, excuse. Try to do something about the holes that they're cutting out in the HVAC box to get to all these juicy wires. Also, we got to do a good inspection around the rest of the truck because, you know, take all this. We'll get all this back off and see if they've chewed any of these wires apart. 'Cause it sure seems like a chewed apart situation. Well, that's good. They seem to really munch away on all the wire protector. All the, whatever that is, the thing I just named earlier. That stuff. They sure went to town on that, but they only scritched the wire just a little bit. So now we can wrap all this back up with some new plastic sheathing. Alright, that's much better. Now we just gotta scour around, and hopefully there's no more rat chewed wires. Then we can plug everything back up and check the check engine light. I have a feeling it's a circuit code. Hopefully we can just clear it and it goes away. Alright. While I was searching around, I haven't found any more rat chewed wires, but I figured while I was in here and I got the wire loom, I went and covered all the little ends of everything where each wire connector's wires are a little exposed for a ½ inch or so. So maybe that'll help. You know, if nothing else, it snazzed her up. It looks nice. We also got the mothballs. So between that and the real pest control, hopefully we can keep the mice and stuff out of here and keep them from chewing on things. Now, I just need to go clean up the wiring in the dash. Yeah, that wire loom's not big enough. Alright. A lot of electrical tape make up for the wire loom size that I ain't got. That's not too bad. That looks pretty good. She is wrapped up tight. My boss is gonna come up to me a week or two from now and be like, I saw your video. Why ain't you get the wire loom size that you needed in the shop? You know we got tons of that stuff in the shop. And I'm gonna be like, no. I meant to. I forgot. I thought about this when I was at work last, and I did mean to grab some of that big old wire loom, and I forgot all about it. Alright. Now we can throw a zip tie up here for good measure, make sure that harness stays in place. If you don't know, if you don't put this harness back up on top of this bar, if it's down below it, your glove box will run into it, and it'll drag on it, and glove box operations won't be so nice. The last time I pulled this cabin air filter out the other day, I was shocked by how little bit of debris there was on it. Oh, we got a little more now. Yep, they've definitely been back since the last time I pulled this out. We need to order her a cabin air filter. But right now, about the holes in the access that they've chewed open for themselves. Can a feller make use of one of them filters that like to catch on fire when you backfire? Maybe. Yep. That's definitely something. It's a little bit, you know, but it is better than the two big open holes. See, I got a wire over that one. hopefully between that and all the pest control and whatnot, we'll have the little wire chewers situation resolved. Maybe this will at least slow down the ones that are familiar with this area. I know rats and mice really don't enjoy it when you mess with the path that they're used to taking. So yeah, that shouldn't restrict much airflow, and hopefully that'll slow them down a bit. Oh, now it's about time to put it all back together. Well, poop. I was just topping off for washer fluid, and it's all leaking out on the ground. Surely that has nothing to do with the rodents, right? Right? Oh, that's down in the wheel well. Oh, Dick. That looks easy to get to. Alright. Well, the little simpleton digital scanner tool seems to say that we got no check engine lights on, no ABS codes either, so that's good. Yep. Let's close that door. And, oh, isn't that neat? We should have had a code for an open circuit in the door, but I had the battery unhooked, so that probably cleared on us. Ooh, but look at that. My mom's dash in her fancy new truck ain't covered in warning lights anymore. I sure like that. That makes me feel better. Makes the old mechanic sleep better at night when his mom's rig's nice. Now, the only other thing is I don't think her washer fluid works right now. Dang it! Alright, well, we're running out of time to take care of the what is it? The washer fluid leaking out of the front there. But next weekend, when Mom comes out, hey Mom, we'll get this front wheel off the truck and remove that inner fender well, and we'll be able to reveal what they chewed on, probably the line that feeds up to the sprayers, and if they chewed on anything else. There's no other lights on in the dash, so I don't think so. We might be good. But anyway, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye. Ooh, the sunset.